Well, it is breaking the news, but it's not breaking news that paying for college is darn expensive. Decades of paying off loans, expensive, and private colleges, that sticker price is even higher. But sometimes the net cost of a private school can actually be lower because they have more financial aid to give. Get this, the Princeton Review's Best Value Colleges list says on average, the public schools they looked at offered students a little less than $15,000 of financial aid. The private schools, more than $55,000 in financial aid. So this idea of sticker price versus net price is part of what's behind Bethel's big news today, that they are slashing their price of tuition. Gordon is here to take it from here.
Yeah, when you see the announcement that the cost of tuition at Bethel University is being cut nearly in half, you might think, wow, that is a big drop. How can they afford such a deep discount? Well, today leaders told me that discount has always been there. It's just now parents and students know about it right away.
You've likely heard the phrase, that's how the game is played, a time or two in your life. Well, in the world of private universities, for many years, higher sticker prices and deep discounts is how the game was played.
So we've decided to bring that down and quit playing the game of grossing up the gross price and giving all kinds of scholarships and discounts.
Bethel University President Ross Allen says this trend of high prices and deep discounts started decades ago as a way for universities to charge higher earning families more and lower earning families less. But over time, he says the discounts have gotten out of hand. And for people who don't know how the game is played, they often see a higher sticker price and simply walk away.
There's just so much frustration by parents about the confusion and the complexity and the frustration. What's the real price? And the lack of clarity. And so we decided to respond to that and just be clear.
That's why starting next fall, tuition at Bethel will cost just under $26,000, nearly half of the current sticker price of $44,000, which Allen says is inflated by scholarships and discounts. So at the end of the day, the $26,000 is basically what most students are paying right now.
They're really just being more transparent and upfront about what the price actually is.
Chris Wills from College Inside Track says the idea behind the old pricing model was that when people see a higher price for a product, they immediately assume it's better. Plus, people love discounts. It makes you feel like you're getting a good deal.
It's really fun to be able to tell your neighbors that your kid got a $20,000 scholarship.
But with more students debating whether to go to college, Will says many private universities are seeing lower enrollment, and lowering the sticker price could make them more competitive.
Schools have to be doing stuff like Bethel is doing to try to stay relevant in that environment, because it's gonna be very difficult for all of the schools that we have to keep their doors open if they don't make some changes.
At Bethel, leaders say they have been talking about these changes for nearly 9 years. President Allen says he formed a task force 18 months ago to take a deeper look at it, and the results showed transparent pricing was the way to go.
So we hope that students take a shot and take a look at it. Certainly with this price, we think it'll be much easier for students to take a look.
And Jana, it's not just Bethel. Experts tell me that more than 100 universities nationwide have recently changed their pricing model. And the biggest reason is the discounts have gotten out of hand. A recent report showed the average discount at private universities nationwide is about 56%. So on average, the sticker price is 2 times higher than what you're actually paying.
That is just unbelievable. And the consumer should get that ticket price. So this is pretty interesting conversation that sounds like it's going to be ongoing, right, Gordon?
Yeah, and you've heard that a few universities here in our area are looking at it, more nationwide. It's all about, trying to provide some transparency. And you and I were talking earlier, to our knowledge, we don't know of any other products that are sold this way, where the company advertises a price that's twice as much as what you're actually paying. So it makes sense that they're trying to change some things.
Yeah, that's not a good way to lure in people who are cost conscious. Thanks so much, Gordon. We appreciate it.